recap one major thing that happened. LeBron, for the first time in his 18-year NBA career, has been eliminated in the first round. Now, LeBron has missed the playoffs before, but he has never been eliminated in the first round.
Yes. So
Now,
every time he got to the playoffs, he usually goes
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he
this
makes
time he
it somewhere.
reached the playoffs and then got kicked out immediately.
So okay.
So why do you think that was?
A big story is they were up 2-1, right? So the Suns took the first game and then the Lakers took 2 in a row, right? They were up 2-1, and then Anthony Davis in game 4 got injured in the I think they were up 2-1. I'm pretty sure they were up 2-1. Okay. Anthony Davis got injured in the first quarter.
Of the fourth game?
Of the fourth game, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
So for the people that are kind of novices here, losing Anthony Davis is a problem. It's a big problem. This guy is pretty much he's a beast on defense, is averaging upwards of high 20 points a game, double digits in rebounds.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who are the other players? Who are the other 5? Who played when Anthony Davis got out?
LeBron. So their starting 5 was LeBron, Dennis Schroeder, who I think that game had 0 points.
Okay.
Markieff Morris is what they did. I think that game they had Andre Drummond as well, and I believe Wesley Matthews was starting, or Caruso. So the thing about the Lakers is this. They have Wesley Matthews, who at his prime was a good role player. He's old now, so he's kind of trash. Marc Gasol is super trash now. He fouls out pretty much every game. He can't defend. Their team really outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis isn't that great because LeBron and Anthony Davis are the ones that are creating open shots for them because the focus is on them too. So once you take one of those out of the equation, everything falls, right?
But don't you think the whole, because now our discussion is about LeBron, don't you think LeBron can take that kind of team? I get it. It was late. Anthony Davis is out.
That's a good point. Historically, we have seen LeBron take shitty teams
and do something
and
great.
do something with it. Now, here's where I think things went wrong. In game 6, okay, when the Suns were up 3-2, Anthony Davis did not play game 5. They started Anthony Davis,
even though he was injured.
He was injured. They started him. He lasted 2 minutes, and then he was screwed.
Okay.
So I think that was a mistake from jump, and you might have had a chance because as soon as that happened, the Suns went on a run. You might have had a chance if you just didn't start him. You game planned for him not playing, right? And I know it's only a day or two in between, so it's not a whole game plan. But all the players were expecting him to start, and then the shit happens.
I guess I understand it because it was 3-2. If the Suns win, then they win.
Yeah, I understand why they did it. It's just, was that game? No, bro, that wasn't even.
Was it still 2-1?
That was game 5. That wasn't even game 6 because he went down in game 4. They creamed them that game.
So it was 2-2.
It was 2-2, I think. Yeah,
and then they brought in Anthony Davis.
Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is LeBron can traditionally carry these types of teams, and now we're seeing him have trouble to do so.
So what does that mean? Is he getting old and he just can't do it anymore?
So this is what I learned from the games. LeBron is still has that injury from before, and I think that injury is a big problem, the high ankle sprain that he got, because he wasn't aggressive at all as he usually is. I mean, he was shooting threes, he was getting buckets, but he was very, very pass first. LeBron is a pass first guy, but he was way too pass first, and he didn't take any authority. That told me that he's not confident in his body right now to be able to do what he used to do. So the question is, LeBron's 36.
Okay.
He's been playing 18 years, though. So the question is LeBron done?
Are you asking me?
Not done. Not done.
Ask me the question.
Not like he's not going to retire.
But ask me the question.
Is LeBron done?
Yes.
But you think he's going to retire?
No.
Okay, that's what I mean by done. So he's not done. But do you think this is the beginning of the decline of LeBron? Yeah, I don't know if this is the beginning. I think the beginning might have happened earlier, possibly. Like,
you mean earlier this year? Because he won the championship last year.
He won the championship last year, but the bubble, they went up against the Heat.
But it doesn't matter. Like in 10 years, he won. No one in 10 years.
I guess you're right. Okay, so let's look at this as the turning point.
This is turning point.
This
next
is the
season.
turning point where we see LeBron unable or
Like,
is
what
unable
team-
to carry this team,
What team wins a championship,
and that doesn't.
and then next year you really don't get past
Well,
the first
losing
round?
Anthony Davis was horrible.
I
It was
get that.
horrible.
I get
It was
that.
horrible. And
Yeah.
let's not forget the Suns were amazing.
Sun-
Let's give credit to the Suns. They balled their asses off. Devin Booker had like a 40-point triple double in the closeout.
But that's
game.
what I'm saying. Are any of the Suns players going to leave the Suns next year? Is anyone like up for expiry?
a contract like
Yeah.
none of the major ones.
Then they're most likely they'll do it again next year,
Yeah,
being insane.
probably.
Right?
Chris Paul has that effect on teams.
Okay, so
Yeah.
next year it's safe to assume that. And let's just say LeBron can't really recover as fast as he wanted or whatever. So it might happen again. So this is the beginning of his decline.
So
Unless he leaves.
my thing is if Anthony Davis was completely healthy,
You think they would have beat them?
they were up 2-1. I think they would have beat them. They took one in Phoenix. So the first 2 games were in Phoenix. They took one in Phoenix, then they came back to Staples and they got one in Staples.
But look, I mean,
so
are you saying the Lakers are only good if both of them play together?
not only good, but when basketball isn't like soccer or football where one player's injured because there's 11 on the side. When it's 5, it's like
No, I understand.
when one, it's like it's a
No,
huge issue.
I'm with you. I
Yeah.
get it. I'm just trying to say it's weird to me that LeBron can't do it without Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis can't do it without LeBron.
It's weird, but it is what it is. It's the same thing with like if the Suns didn't have Devin Booker, they wouldn't have won. They just straight up they wouldn't have won. It just wouldn't have
So
happened.
what you think next year will be their year?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think LeBron is on the decline, which is fine because this dude has been in the game for 18 years. When
So what do you do?
When Kobe was in his 18th year and when Dirk was in his 18th year, we weren't shitting on them for coming out of the finals because we knew it was like they're old, they're done. Like
Yeah.
like they're old. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like LeBron's longevity, the fact that he went about 17 years, except that first year with the Lakers, or 18 years, first year with the Lakers and third year with the Lakers, without really getting injured ever, that's amazing.
How many rings do you have? 4?
4.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just quit now.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think
Just
I think
quit.
LeBron is starting to feel that high ankle sprain a little bit. He's starting to not have as much confidence in his body, but also like.
Do you think he's thinking about it?
I think mentally he might not be as far in it as he used to be. Like mentally, you know how every
it.
guy that retires, even Kobe, he's or maybe not Kobe's an example because he was kind of washed at the end, but he scored 60, but he was tired. He said he was tired.
Yeah.
A lot of people retire because they're like, mentally, I'm just not there anymore. Like, I probably still could play.
18 years, yeah.
He's been playing this shit for 18 years, bro.
Yeah. I get it. And I just think he needs to, like, evaluate it. You know? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like, your reputation is important, too.
The retirement.
You know what I mean?
So here's what
I
I
mean
think.
retirement.
Here's what I think.
Like, how long are you going to keep going?
I think that the team was built around like Anthony Davis, LeBron is still going to work no matter what. If they're healthy, let's not forget they were the 7th seed, but each one of them missed 25 plus games respectively during the regular season.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not blame them for that. That's still a problem. LeBron and Anthony Davis is a problem.
Yes. If they're put together.
The way
yes.
that the team is built was built around a version of LeBron, I think, that it's built around LeBron and Anthony Davis, but these players do not match with the current LeBron, if that makes sense. Like LeBron in Cleveland, the guy that's driving, getting you 45-point triple doubles in finals losses and stuff like that.
Ago, yeah.
I mean, it was 3. That was only 3 years ago, 4 years
Cleveland?
ago. Cleveland versus Golden State, the second round.
Okay.
So that's not the same LeBron that you're going to get, which is fine. Players evolve. But because of that, they need to evolve their roster. Dennis Schroeder, you are not allowed to have 0 points ever. Like, that's not a thing. Like, you can't have 0 points. Marc Gasol, like, I get it, but all you do is foul, bro. Like, it's your favorite shit in the world. Yeah. Like, the team is just not built. So I don't think LeBron is done, because done means retired to me.
No, I don't think he's done.
I will make a prediction that LeBron will never win a ring again. I think that's, in my mind, I feel like that's safe to say. That LeBron will never win a ring again.
I don't know this, but is LeBron stuck with the Lakers for a foreseeable future? What's his contract?
He initially came on and signed a 4-year or 3-year contract, but he got extended. I think his contract runs through 2023. I'm pretty sure.
So 2 more seasons.
Yeah, I think it runs through 2023 or 2023 or 2024 because he had his contract run all the way until his son could potentially enter the draft, because after that he's going to want to go to whatever team his son.
So we can safely say that Lakers could possibly be his last team.
No. I think he's not. I think he's going to go to wherever his son goes.
To play?
Yeah, his son in 2 or 3 years will be, because his son is a sophomore or
But
junior
let's say,
now.
but
That's why he did that.
But let's say his extension goes to 2024.
No, he extended it. I forgot the date.
Yeah.
He extended it to the year where his son would be eligible
in the Lakers.
in the Lakers. Yeah. So basically, the way
Why does he want to do that? He wants to play with his son.
he wants to play with his son. So he
That's
he
gross.
extended his Lakers contract to when to end the year his son can enter the draft. So essentially, whatever team his son goes to, he
That's
could just go there for the
hilarious.
minimum.
That is hilarious. If that happens, actually, I want that to happen.
I want it to happen real bad.
I want to see that
And
happen.
I don't think LeBron. Look. LeBron is still an elite player. Like, this is LeBron James. Like, I hate how people are like, "Oh, LeBron is finished." He's not finished. He's still gonna put 25, 6 and 6 up. Like, it's still gonna happen.
But like, when is his son? You said is gonna get into the league?
23 or 24, 24, I think. 24.
2024.
Yeah, 2024.
You think LeBron's gonna kick it by 2024? He's gonna
Probably in a different role, maybe, but you will see different versions of LeBron.
think
Like-
he'll be benched.
No, I don't think he'll ever be benched.
You think his son will bench him?
Oh, dude! Imagine his son comes in. and
Imagine
replaces him.
his son is better
You know,
than him.
his son's name is LeBron.
Junior.
Oh, Bronny. Yeah, LeBron James Jr. Yeah, you didn't know that?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't really keep up with his family affairs, but
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. So I don't think LeBron is done.
I do not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean I think he's retiring today.
No.
I think he has at least another 3-4 seasons.
He has 3-4. I do make the prediction that LeBron James will never win a ring again, though. Because
I can say. I think now he's just like kicking
the way
it.
Brooklyn had played against the Celtics, like, if that team just stays together for 2-3 years, like, no one's gonna beat them. Like, you can't beat them.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's a good chance that they're.
Let's see if Milwaukee's able to give them trouble. But I don't think Milwaukee, at least in game
Bucks,
one.
don't underestimate them, bro.
I know, but game one they're in Brooklyn. Like, the capacity went up. The fans are gonna be there. Kevin Durant.
Let them lose one. I think they will. Like, I definitely think Brooklyn will win 2 in a row.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
I think they'll win the first 2 at home. And by the time this podcast comes out, that game would have happened. So we might be completely wrong. We might be completely
Are
right.
they playing?
They're playing Saturday night. Sunday night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Saturday
Oh,
night.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Nice.
Anyway,
Yikes.
big yikes. So we'll see what happens there. In terms, so no, we don't think LeBron is done. We think he's going to play the remainder of his contract. He can play still. He's still like one of the 5 best players in the league to me. Like, and in terms of who's the best player in the league, I'm always going to say LeBron because, like,
why?
No, but I mean,
Right
like,
now?
No, right now, of course not. Of course not.
What do you
right
mean
now.
in the league? You mean
Like,
in history?
I mean, like, right now, like, if I looked at all the players in the league and I was like, who had the best career, who is going to be ranked the highest? It's still
okay.
LeBron. Like,
I
it's
got
not
it.
like
Of current active players
Yeah.
right now in the NBA.
Yes.
This is not
this is
MJ
this is
versus-
a Jordan podcast. I'm just letting you guys know. This is a Jordan podcast.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we are a Michael Jordan podcast.
Got it.
It is what it is.
It is what it
for
is.
the foreseeable future.
But what Maj is saying is, as of the current active NBA roster playing right now,
Yes.
LeBron is the GOAT of this roster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think and you know, there's gonna be more generations in here and there.
I agree.
but-
There's a lot of good players that left
Yeah.
the NBA. A lot.
Yeah, a
like
lot.
recently in the past like 4 years.
4 or 5 years, or maybe a little more. I
can
can't
just
remember.
count
Like,
them.
you got Dirk, you got Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. Like,
If you want, shoot, what's his name?
who?
Boston Celtics.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Man, shut up.
No, Paul Pierce is a great player.
Yeah, he's a great player. I'll give him that. He's a
Yeah.
great player. So, okay, LeBron's not